You're watching Rain Knight Gaming.
Time to go from rookie to master in Master Duel Dino, MDD. Don't forget to help support the channel by going to Dueling Nexus and entering our promo code, Rain Knight Gaming. Click the link in the description below. Now, back to the action. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Rain Knight Gaming. I'm Rain Knight, and as you can see by the length of this video, you're in for a long match, my friends. This is a great grind match where you can see my deck and their deck just swinging back and forth to see who can come out on top. We are currently at Platinum 3. We are grinding our way up through Platinum, doing really good. So our hand is pretty decent. We're able to just start playing. We've got some board clear. We've got a hand trap. So lots of fun options. So right here, we are just going to go through our normal combo. I popped out the the Petite Pteranodon because I wanted to go ahead and have him in the graveyard if I needed him to try and get out my Dino Wrestler. So popped him out again there. We're going to go ahead and link off into the Secure Gardena. One thing I've kind of figured out is I probably should be going into my what's it called? The Splite guy more often than I am. I'm slowly starting to figure that out. So our board is not good. I think it could have been better. I think I made a mistake in there somewhere. So if you see it, let me know. He's going to go ahead and try to super poly off our board, and as you can see, we're going against Branded. You run into a lot of Branded at this rank. I thought I might have stopped him with that, but you know what? I didn't. And he's able to just start comboing off undiscriminately. I still have my Ultimate Conductor flip, which is really good, and hopefully I'll be able to take advantage of that shortly. So he goes into his Branded play, his Branded fusion, going into the Branded Dragon, activates his effect, and starts climbing up. I think I probably should have used my Ultimate Conductor earlier, but I'm not sure if he would have been able to play through that or not. So he is going to be able to get rid of my Ultimate Conductor. Ultimate Conductor is going to then flip. I'm going to bring out my Pankratops. So it pretty much stops his play, hopefully fairly decent. He's not going to be able to build too much of a board because I'm then going to pop Pankratops, and then he's got his Mirror Jade, he's got his Branded in red, I've got my Defleur. I can pop that back row. I've also got Destruction that I can't use, but if he does clear, I could use it. So since I've already used the negate, I went ahead and tagged out for the Pankratops to get rid of the back row so he wouldn't just use it. That lets me go ahead and go into my combo and lets me kind of want to rebuild my board from where it was. And as you can see, we're under the protection right now, and we're just going through the basic combo. The only big difference is we already do have our synchro materials in the graveyard, so we can go ahead and build that back up right into another Baron de la Fleur. And just get out of Ultimate Conductor, and look, we have basically the same board here. We're going to go ahead, and I make a mistake here. I go into Logia. I should have gone into Dulka. That, because I could have stopped his effect here, stopped that effect there, and then that would have been those two negates. I wouldn't have had to worry about any of these other negates, and I would have been able to kill right here. And this video would have been a lot shorter. So instead of going in and having 3 negates, I had 1, and it's just, not as good. So I'm able to hit for some good damage here, but obviously if I would have done that correctly, I would have been able to hit for game right there, most likely. That's one thing, you know, as you're learning these decks, which I am still learning this deck, learn, you know, what they've got in their graveyard, what you should go into. That's a big choice between Login and Dalka, because Dalka is more for those spell negates, and, you know, I wasn't going into a point where I was going to be running into spells, so I should have known to go into Dalka. Crap hat. I'm going to go ahead and negate, and then hopefully slow him down a little bit more, because he was starting to get a little out of control. And now he's just got his 25 monster, and I still have to be able to use my ultimate conductor if I had wanted to. I didn't, because it kind of leaves us in the same position. So now I'm going to go ahead and just bring out my normal dino combo here. I'm going to let him burn me for a little bit. Here I make another huge mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. I banished 8 to it was just the wrong decision. And I brought out my kaiju. It was just a dumb mistake, and you know, it's looking like it could cost me a lot, because you know, I don't have any more ultimate conductors. There's the Dalka I should have gone into before. Now I am able to hit him for a little bit of damage here, because I do have those 2 negates, so he's not going to be able to get those monsters out. Hit him for the 3,000, and we still have 1 more negate, but we do then lose that summon. Oh man, that's painful. It is painful. So we're sitting on 1 negate, and he's sitting on 4 cards in hand, 1 on the field. I go ahead, try and negate just to stop the bleed just a little bit. Hopefully I can pull something good in my next turn. But he obviously already has Branded Fusion in hand, probably. No, I guess not. He may have already pulled all of those. So right here, we're both pulling kind of dead. I go ahead and try to use my Lightning Storm. He is able to protect his fusion with Branded Opening, so we can't do much here. He just has to summon out 1 monster to be able to beat me. He must not have had it, and then I think he screws up and goes this route, but he doesn't have the materials to make what he wants to make. So we've both been playing decks that usually will end before here, and again, I open up into nothing. And this is in my end turn, so otherwise, if this was his turn, I would have been able to negate this whole line, which was the plan, but he was able to do all of this on my turn, not his turn. Therefore, my trap does nothing, and therefore, this happens to me. This was like a 20-minute match unsped up, so we end up losing, but it was a really fun match. There were several points in it where I think I could have won the game. There's probably a point here or there where he could have won the game. So, really fun match. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this content. Hopefully you check out the next one. Till then, see ya.
They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath.